Find the strength within you.
Perhaps you've heard the praises for our missing hero. Crusader Bridenbrad in the broken front, aiding the attack against the Scourge when the undead army came down upon them. The many men of that allied force scattered, but Bridenbrad alone returned and dragged more than a dozen of men to safety, one by one through the carnage. He has not returned since. He was spotted heading to the far northeast, towards the Silent Vigil. Bring him back to me, that I might honor him for his valor.
I know why you've come. They've sent you to bring me back, but that cannot happen. I carry the plague of undead, and I'll not share my fate with those near me. No, I shall stay here. My only regret lies in what I may become when death grips me. I do not fear death itself, but I loathe to consider serving the traitor, Arthas. Leave me, and see to it that no one else comes looking. You would do me a great disservice if you were to expose anyone to the plague that I carry.
We shall...
Bridenbrad has contracted the plague? I cannot imagine a worse fate for one who has devoted his life to the ways of light, nor can I fathom leaving him die without lifting a finger to help. No, undeath shall not be his fate. We shall find a way to aid this hero.
There are those of this world that tap into power unrestricted by the bounds of our mortal frames. Powers of restoration, powers of life, and powers of light. And Bridenbrad, this is no ordinary man. His valor and devotion shine through. We can only hope that one of these beings will intervene and bring this hero back from a fate worse than death. Go now and speak to Archdruid Liliandra in the Argent Vanguard. Request passage to Moonglade and seek the aid of Keeper Remulos.
It is always a pleasure to meet heroes such as yourself in this forsaken land. Is there some form of assistance that I can offer you?
My vigil is eternal.
Hello, child. I understand Tyrion's request and trust in his judgment. We will see what we can do for this Crusader Bridenbrad. What you ask is no simple task. The Scourge are not of this world, and many have failed in attempting to strip their corruption over the years. In a being of nobility and light, all is not without hope. What we need exists in the Emerald Dream, acorns that are infused with a powerful restorative magic. Many places in this sacred glade are closely tied with the dream, and my shrine is among them. I will send you into the dream to recover some of these acorns. Be prepared, though, for this method of entering the dream is dangerous, and it is very likely you will be beset by nightmares. Recover a few acorns quickly, and then depart from my shrine or pinch yourself to return to our world.
Do not stray from the path ahead.
It's too far away.
How may I aid you? Good.
It is good to see that you are safe. Have you recovered the acorns?
By the wisdom of Cenarius.
Excellent work, young one.
Do not stray from the path ahead.
I shall open a portal to take you back to the druid that brought you here. You and your crusader have my well wishes. I hope that this acorn is able to purify your crusader and save him from the wretched fate of the plague. Farewell.
By the wisdom of Cenarius. We must safeguard the land. Until we next meet.
Well met. I knew that you would return, despite my warning, but I'm pleased that you heeded my desire to not risk anyone else. Why have you come back to me? Tyrion sent you to Remulos? I'm faltered. One does not call favors in with beings of such power idly, no matter how noble or altruistic they might be. You too are kind to have gone to such lengths on my behalf. You have my thanks. Plant the seed. I am ready. I feel refreshed, renewed, but the plague still grips me. Not to worry, I am still eternally grateful that you went to such lengths for me, a complete stranger. If nothing else, you've bought me a few more precious hours not plaguing the world as a hideous undead. Thank you. Please extend my thanks to Tyrion as well, and let him know that it has been an honor to serve beside him.
The end of the scourge draws near.
It saddens me to hear that it did not work. No reason to fret, though. I have met other beings of good that may still be of aid to us.
Find the strength within you.
The Dragon Queen, Alexstrasza, possesses magics over all life. In the past, she has used great fire to incinerate undead and rebirth fresh new life in their place. Perhaps her powers might be able to save our Bridenbrad as well. Alexstrasza makes her home at Wormrest Temple in Dragonblight. Please go to her and humbly request her aid on my behalf.
Each of us has a role to play.
All life is worth saving.
Greetings to you. The concern is clear on your face. Please tell me what troubles you.
The red dragonflight will...
In this dark time, I'll not be the one to abandon a champion of the light. We will need something sacred for this to have a hope of saving your Bridenbrad, a remnant of a devout being that fell victim to this very same plague. Go now to the sacred soil of the passages outside, my ruby dragon shrine, where the battle is joined. As my ruby keepers fly down and set flame to the ground, beneath undead feet, you will witness a new life grow forth. Among that life are Dahlia's tears. Bring them to me.
Treasure the gift you have been given. I will listen.
Ah, dear Dahlia, I do miss you so.
Fair skies and strong winds.
With Dahlia's tears and ancient magic, I fashion you some small amount of hope for your great Crusader.
Safeguard all life.
You must understand that cleansing the body in favor of life anew is something well within my grasp. Removing the plague of undead without affecting the body, however, is beyond the scope the powers that I control. If this Bridenbrad is the beacon of light that you profess him to be, perhaps he will endure such a cleansing and thrive. But I cannot state with confidence that this is the salvation you seek. Take it and go with all my blessings.
Life endures.
You have returned yet again. Why do you risk yourself so? The breath of Alexstrasza. You have gone to the Dragon Queen herself? I'm extremely grateful. I understand the risks of such cleansing, and I am prepared. It was nearly as painful as it looked, but it was as if I could feel some of the corruption being burnt away from within my body. It seems the plague is not so readily bested, though. Thank you for everything that you have done. Your selfless actions have renewed my hope that there is yet great good left within this world. I can depart without fear that darkness will prevail in my absence. Go now. Go with no regrets.
The Scourge Plague is no simple foe to defeat. Alexstrasza's words suggest that perhaps we can yet save our Bridenbrad from unimaginable fate of the unliving should he fall, but I will not give him up so easily. There is one more path of light I would like to pursue, one more being who might avert this horrible fate.
Courage is our greatest weapon.
I appreciate everything that you have done for us. I have one last errand for you, one last gleaming hope for a paladin who deserves any salvation that we can extend. Go now to Shatrath and speak to the Naru Adal. He has long been a beacon of light and powerful ally to devout paladins. Impart Bridenbrad's story and seek any aid that he might have to offer. I can't impress how important it is that you move quickly. I fear our Crusader does not have much more time in this world.
I know why you have come. I am pleased that you have come to me. I know of Crusader Bridenbrad and of your travels in hope of saving him. Bridenbrad's valor sparked remarkable selflessness in you, and this is a miracle unto itself. The light will take care of its own. I will extend my blessings to Bridenbrad, and he shall not endure the corruption of undeath. I shall return to Dalaran, and you shall return to him. Know that I remain with you. You have returned to me. I must admit, it is good to see you again. Your face renews my hope that this land will be free of Artha's grasp one day soon. I'm proud to have met you.
Fear not, young one, for this Crusader shall not taste death. In life, Bridenbrad was the bearer of great deeds. Now, in passing, he shall taste only paradise. The light does not abandon its champions.
He has departed, hasn't he? I felt a small bit of light leave the land.
The end of the scourge draws near.
I am glad you were able to save him from undeath. With Adal blessing, he will know no evil in his afterlife. We shall take heart in his shining example and in your selflessness. Thank you for all that you have done.
Each of us has a role to play.